Hello, hello. My name is Soadaa, and today we're going to be playing 3 random itchy horror games. Fashionably late, just in time for Halloween. Here we are. Let's get into it. Bundle on sale. I was like, fine, let's do it. Need to get back into making some videos, right? The ISS Traven, Class C frigate. Something's happening there. After repeated failed attempts to contact it, the GIS Trade Federation reports it missing. Okay. 72 hours later, the Traven is found drifting near a fringe system, thousands of clicks off course. Its primary power systems are offline, its comm channels silent, its thrusters dead. There is no perceived activity on board. Its crew members remain unreachable. Yeah, okay. Look around, for sure.
Well, will you look at that? A Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration. So, you got the brief, right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on radar. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 No comms, no signs of the crew.
Oh well.
Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take the hit. And with a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Traven's crew is still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out of them, but I don't have much hope. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. Any evidence we can find to tell us what actually happened will help us close this quicker. I'll call you soon as you're inside.
Okay. One thing that's kind of cool is how many horror games actually take place on spaceship. You know, of course, Alien. Wow, we are slow. Does Among Us count as a horror game?
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete. BT stopped making these in 2009, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So, you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down, a lot of the subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
You're very slow. Okay, we can... I don't want to say run. We can kind of jog. Although I don't know what kind of gear we're wearing. Crypto keychain to mine this terminal. Oh, what? Sure. Damn. I'm stumped. Is this foreshadowing for when I find out that my rig is being crypto mined? Turn down the... No. I'm not going to turn down the sensitivity slightly. I'm going to make do. Okay, so we're gonna decrypt and override, sure. Little mini game coming. Oh, a one crypto key required, sure.
More bad news. The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence. I don't think our algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful. Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
Still at 0, okay. Then I can't get over this then, right? 2. Okay. Then we're gonna go back to the laptop and see what happens there. I assume I can't go through that door. We'll try, of course. All right, proceed with the crypto key mining, sure. Encrypted message obtained, okay. They're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday at the mess hall. I'm sorry, I'm messing up your name, Manu. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was, I don't think he pronounces pallid, but you know, I believe it's pale, is the meaning. He told me he was not sleeping well. The noises, don't you hear them? He said. Noises, I said. The thuds, the groans, he said. They're coming from the very heart of this vessel. I told him I heard them too, that we all did, and that they were just the sounds of the bones of this old ship settling. The tectonic shifts of metal plates long past their prime. But he seemed to barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had a fixed quality that I didn't much care for. He said, they're all on the ship. Just that one cryptic sentence. I want to see him, Doc. I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run. Yep. So this should work now. I used the key. It doesn't matter since I had many options. So I need to put power on. I need a power module. A power cell appears to be missing. Yep. Wash it. Okay, so we can get a key from here. And then maybe a data log or something. Yeah. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear this junkyard ship is falling apart. The power fluctuations and network failures are growing worse. We flipped this back and forth to backup power a dozen times already since we left Nagari. At this rate, we won't make it halfway to Zublis. So the temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me you put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot? Can't say I blame you. What's with all this shit? What with all this shit going down? Could you replace the cell, please? There's a spare in the locker. 4121. All right, let's go get it. We get the little tiny jump scare somewhere. Okay, but what's in it for me? There we are. Got 2 of those and another message from Captain Arun Dravid to Naya Galassi. Manu's condition concerns me. He vacillates between nervous energy and a kind of sullen silence. His pronouncements are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical, and he exhibits a high degree of paranoia. He says they are down in the cargo hold. He seems to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him earlier today. He said he gave me an update soon. He said he would give me an update soon. It's odd how Manu is so troubled by these noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. Jorge said the sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says they're likely originating from the cargo hold below, where the ship's core structural spine is, and traveling through the air ducts. Naya, any luck on these records? I want anything you can get on the history of the ship. Who owned it before Navo? Who was the last crew? How long since its FCA approval, and so on. We know the ship is pre-Grand War, which makes it about half an ES century old. The bizarre power fluctuations and randomly failing subsystems bode ill. The ship was perfectly alright when we left Nagari. They dumped a crippled vessel on us to balance their books. I'm gonna have heads roll at the GIS. I won't risk the life of my crew for the sake of their stupid corporate fuckery. Alright. Yeah, I already got that on. So do we have like an alien or do we have a ghost? I'm still going for some sort of alien life form. Rather than we're being haunted. So we saw that and we're not gonna say anything. Like, you've been reading the logs, you just saw something move. Should be on a dead ship. It's time to go home. Job's done. Yeah, so I assume every single one of these doors will need a certain amount of keys. Three keys. Okay, so I assume this is the last door to do. Little locker. Oh, you want to log in or? Okay, no. So from Jorge to the captain, I've tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issues. All systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's fucking infuriating. And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what this foul-smelling green stuff coming from out of the vents is. Rico says it looks and smells like the acid fertilizers they've used on the fields in the homeworld, in his homeworld. That's ridiculous. We ain't carrying any such a thing in our cargo. Even if we were, and if there was a leak from one of the containers, the stuff wouldn't flow into the airflow system. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but the crew are a bit jittery. or whatever. This is just a small vessel. There's just 10 of us. And it's not like this is our first run. Some of these guys have been on trips past the Sven systems, but this ship has some bad mojo. The way Manu's going off his head, and now Rico says he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looked shook, and you know Rico, he's as steady as a stone and always thinks he's right. So I went and checked. I didn't see anything, not then, but the day before, while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something moving up there in the dark. Look, I don't know, boss. Hate to sound like a greenfoot, but I ain't at ease either. Something about this ship ain't right. And my sleep ain't working. I keep waking up, and I can't remember what woke me. And we're just gonna continue doing our job. A little sip break in here. Do you only need one key by chance? Hey. Really? If we were to go, there's not even like a vent. Okay, another locker key. Okay, over here. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe it's some sort of bio thing, some alien, something physical, but it's able to project visions into us, make us see shit that's not there, you know? So it's kind of like a ghost, but not really. All right, from the doctor to the captain. Arun, I had Manu come in today. He tried to avoid his appointment, which I was expecting, so I had Naya escort him here. It's hard to say no to Naya. You're right. It's shocking how sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first, but when we finally did, he asked, no, begged me for some Dacrozone, 500. Better known as Blank Slate among the wrecked drug kids and as deep out by the guys in the military, but I digress. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that strong without good reason, he said he sure as hell had a good reason. I haven't slept in days. Why not? I said. Having bad dreams? The reason I asked him was because I had 2 others come in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about. He said he couldn't remember. But since he was being evasive, when I probed, he said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. First, he did not reply. He stared into a corner of the room and at the beds. Finally, he turned to me. His eyes locked with mine. He said, we should have never have set foot on this ship. We shouldn't be here. I must admit that a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. Checked his vitals and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal, but I would have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight and he's exhausted, but at least physically he is fine. His condition appears to be a result of sustained levels of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him a half a dose of the drug. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left his access key. Blah, blah, blah. So the code in stock is 1109. It's not gonna be this one. You know. Just to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so now we go back to stock. We have some little jumps here about now. To the right. 10 data access keycard. All right. Oh, so we can just get in here. Okay. Ambiance. And if I gotta read another log, I'm like, oh my god, we're seeing things. People are spooked out. Wow. We go to the captain. Cap, the security systems are failing one by one. We got doors suddenly completely inoperable, and then they return to normalcy minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnostics reveal nothing. I'm switching all doors from bioreact to manual access keys. The others aren't gonna like it. Until we figure out what's causing this, I feel better if we can keep the protocols basic. I suspect the green fluid that's coming out of the vents is seeping into the ship's electronics. Although if that were so, everything would be shorting out by now. Jorge is doing his best to keep the ducts clean, but the stuff just keeps coming back and it's driving him crazy. I don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that all primary systems may fail before we reach Exubilus. If you ask me, this ship should have never left Nagari. I keep thinking sushi. But I saw the GIS report with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship to take off and the diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in the ship system ops and I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel, and I don't mean the electronics. You see the look in everyone's eyes? No one's sleeping right. And nobody will talk about it. Jorge saw something in the air ducts. He wouldn't say what. All I know was that he looked more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain it. Something unspeakable in the shadows. Okay, well, we got 2 keys, so we can go to the room to the right. Yeah, tech room. And I assume we'll get the security key for the other locker. And then the last door, we'll have an access card for. Two logs means 2 keys, so maybe we will just get a 3rd key somewhere. So it looks very alien-like. Rico. Yeah, none of the things are working right. Yeah, we know, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. From the captain to the doctor. I am seriously concerned about the way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Naya to put out an SOS signal and to flag down the first passing ship. I know this will result in all kinds of trouble with the GIS. Those are ruthless bastards. They'll try to pin a failed run on us, accuse us of pulling an insurance scam, and then hammer us with fines, but that's alright. I'm not going to risk the lives of my people. And then there's the other stuff. Manu hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattled and on edge. I don't care what this is. Collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are growing more frightening. There can be no more denying it. Something is in here with us, and it means us great harm. that open last time? Power cell. I guess we go back to medical. I kind of didn't looking away from it a little bit. I'll go back to some sort of hallucination type thing or whatever. You. Also, we haven't talked to this person at all, or I guess we must be cut off. Whoever our partner was. Or hey, to the captain. Boss, I think the engines are getting affected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's fucking crazy. And didn't I tell you about the comms? I let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're gonna get that SOS out. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He's getting on my nerves. He's asking me to check every damn duct on the ship. I already got my hands full. Also, why did you let him alter the security protocol on every damn door? He turned off bioreact and switched to physical access cards like we're back in the 22nd century. He says he wants no one anywhere without a physical card on their person. This is causing havoc. I've already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it in the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the damn thing. Also, have you seen my new anywhere? He's not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell him Doc's looking for him urgently. Thanks. So if I was playing this without like recording, I'd probably speed read through a lot of it, get the idea, especially since so far almost all of the logs have just been like, hey, things are going bad. This is going bad. Oh, this is breaking. Oh, that's breaking. I think I get it. There we go.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship. I've requested Det 2 to take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. Listen, there's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident missing it.
You're screwed. Okay. I know I can't get in any of these, but if a door only needs one key, then it's probably the next door I should go through. Alright, this is the last one, I assume. Or like the bridge. You need 3 or 4 or something? 3, okay. Also 3, okay. Excuse you. Maybe you just don't work from either side. Okay. What was this thing called? LELSS? Okay. Control room. I assume that's the deck or something. I was like, damn. It's a shower though. That's... like, I guess the water shouldn't be on. Blood? I assume I get to stare at you. You want to attack me? It doesn't seem like the type of, oh shit, gotta run away or you'll die kind of game. I don't think that was there last time too. Although, of course, you can always save that for the very last sequence when you actually get chased and you have to run away. Alright, so now what? Are people gonna start dying? Captain to the doctor. How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? Well, we searched every corner of the cursed ship. There's no trace of Manu. He had grown more withdrawn over the last few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. It wasn't just the stench of an unwashed body, but something lower. An animal smell of desperation. He stared past me and into the corridor when I tried to talk to him. He was stanky. None of these escape pods have deployed. They're not even operational now. So he has to be on the ship, except he isn't. I see the raw panic in the eyes of the others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around, but the state where it's in, we're not going to make it back. Naya's working on getting the SOS out, but the comms isn't fully operational. Yet more troubles. We're going to do everything we can to find Manu. He has to be here. Meanwhile, the sightings are getting more frequent. The nature of the encounters more horrific. What have those things done to Manu? Where have they taken him? For I have no doubt in my mind that they are responsible. I can sense a growing malevolence, a kind of hunger. God help us. I've given standing instructions to the crew. Until we know how to deal with them, if you see one of those things, run. Do not engage. Turn around. Turn away and run. Alright, so I guess now we go to Wing B. Oh, we getting chased? Oh, hey, look at that. Do you only need one key? Yep. Yeah, locker. Back to Wing A, sure. via the comms to the captain. Rico said he's seen Manu heading down towards the cargo hold, but we checked. The power grid's almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any light down there. Those horrible sounds seem louder down there, but no sign of Manu. I'm still not able to get the comms back up, but the SOS isn't looking likely. I can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but all again is static. It just doesn't make sense. This can't be happening. Everyone's seen those things now, and the encounters are more violent. Jorge thinks they're coming out through the vents, but I'm not sure. They seem to appear out of thin air. There's something else. Just before comms went down, I got a message back from my contact at GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history you requested. I'm pouring over them and I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not going to believe what I found. Had this happened before? You don't know. Even darker than before. So we're gonna get the locker here. Then we'll get the third. Probably get a data key to the control. Captain to Jorge. Whatever little chance we had of getting the system back is gone with Rico. The engines are dead. The nav systems are shot. And we're coasting, heading off course. With comms down, we're incommunicado. Incommunicado. We can't even get the escape pods operational. Rico's missing. Spare power cell. So 9971. Okay, well, at least now we know we can get chased. Although from what I can tell, there's no hiding spots. Shit. I'm over here. Yep, control room. We'll get another key there and we're good to go. Like how if you weren't paying attention, you try to run through the end of the hallway. I assume you die. I mean, the flashlight, it does the job it needs to do. It's still a weak ass fucking flashlight. We go through the middle. I got away, but I'm trapped in the med bay. This is from Nye the comms to the captain. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea where the others are. I last saw Jones and Summit in the maintenance hall an hour ago, but no word from them since. So about those records, I learned that this ship was purchased from BT in 2395 by the Theon system. The Theons, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Pexus Belt. For nearly half a century, they invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. Their government was theocratic. They followed a creed that espoused rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes, or rather specific codes in our genomes, define one's worth and place in society. You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, eugenics. It's all the same, just another instrument that humans have used since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the others. The ideology is a thin cover for profit. Every member of the Theon society and their colonies, every man, woman, and child, were put into a social order. And the lowest strata was the slave. The Theons subjugated their slaves to all manner of atrocities. The slaves had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. Despite pressure from the center, the Theons refused to give up their devastating enterprise. Before the Grand Wars vanquished their government, they had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. I'm sorry, wouldn't that be like millions? Anyway, this vessel, the ISS Traven, was a slaver ship. Its cargo bay a slave hold. Its purpose was to carry its ill-fated cargo across interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and decimation of the Theon government, the Traven disappears off the records for a time. It reappears nearly a decade later. It had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchant traders who renovated it and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. There are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped. And there are other stories, whispers of bizarre incidents, crew abandonment, illnesses, deaths. The crew before us did a single run before they sold it to an N-tier dealership, which then sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing on the deal, and that's how we're here. But there's more, sir. Something far worse. During its slavery era, an incident occurred on the ship so horrific that I could find nothing about it in the official GIS records. My contact dug it out of the wire. I'll tell you more when I meet you on the bridge. Didn't see where it was, but I know that means get out. Oh my. I made it. Is that a person? I don't know. We gotta go say hi. Oh, okay. Hey, I was gonna say hi. You're being rude. One key, and then what? You need 2 keys? Okay, 1 key. I assume we get a key card for this door. Okay, so we do have to go down to the mess hall. And then I assume we gotta go back down here. Okay, so we are kind of dealing with ghosts. Confirmed. Over here. Guess it's molded up since then. It's not a bad lounge. Kind of comfy. Roll flush. Aya, the comms to the captain. I can't reach Jones and Summit any longer. We're down to just 4 people now. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The dock's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local network in hours. I'm not sure where you are, or if you'll even see this. The thing that happened on the ship during its Theon error may have a bearing on what we're going through. Just before the war, during a run, but 120 slaves broke free from the holding cells below and charged into the upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hull. The captain then authorized pumping nerve gas into the decks. Jeez. The slaves were already weak from the drugs used to sedate them and their meager rations. The nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated the uprising. As retribution and to set an example, the crew flayed the slaves to an inch of their lives. I guess it's possible. Flaying is when you cut someone's skin off, right? So I guess you could do this and not be fatal. Slash and seared their bodies and then hewed off noses and lips and ears. They were thrown still alive into vats of acid fertilizer in the hold. The bile green amalgate used in the off-worlds for soil prep. They died slow, agonizing deaths down in the dark. Okay, so they were flayed but not killed, and then they were even more horrific stuff done to them. Gotcha. Yep. The ship returned to its homeworld. There were no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were lauded for quelling an uprising, and the incident was wiped from official records. The Garant War followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Deons were crushed, and this ship disappears for nearly a decade. It was likely used to ferry weapons and soldiers for the war effort at the time. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. These walls have seen too much blood. This vessel should never fly again. In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you, you did all you could. It's been an honor to serve with you. Goody. We are screwed. Hey. Oh, thank you. We're cool, right? I didn't do anything to you guys. It's like a dead end. From Captain to no one. To whoever sees this, how do you send it to no one? I assume there's like an email kind of system. Whatever. They can do whatever the hell they want. It's their computers. They're all gone. Jorge, Rico, Doc. Doc? You don't even get a real name? Come on. Ian. Ian. Jones, Summit. Vazu. Okay, that name I don't think I've even seen yet. I'm sure it's maybe once. Manu. Naya. Their names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them. Though I should have been able to. We've fallen through a chink in space and time. We slipped into another world where the past and the present have somehow collided. Where the dead do not rest and the living are made ghosts. There is no explanation for what has happened here, except that sometimes history is a dead weight that burdens the living. We pay for the past, but we have raised neither fist nor whip. To the dead, we must look all the same. I'm gonna keep looking for them down here. Jorge, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Summit, Bazu, Manu, Naya. And if I can't find them, I'm gonna try to make it to the EVA airlock at the end of Cargo Hold 2. If I get out, I'll find a way to have his ship destroyed. Let this vessel and whatever walks in it be buried forever. Captain Arun Dravid. ISS Treva. Oh. Our running speed. Again, we might be wearing some really heavy gear. Oh. Hey, lock that door. A little faster, please. Thank you, thank you. Oh, nothing, huh? The airlock key, okay. What, they just gave up? Or are they just playing with their food? Come on. We are still being chased. Hey. Ah. Okay, not that way. Ooh, airlock. Oh. We made it? I'm so surprised with this. I can't like look around,
you're okay.
but whatever. It's fine.
Det 2 officers will arrive on the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks. I've sent them over to the labs. None of it makes sense for now, but it should help us bring closure to this investigation. Well done.
A week after your mission, the ISS Traven is deregistered by the GIS and is transported to an orbital scrap processor for destruction. Its crew were never found, was, I believe. The end. not bad. I feel like there's a little too many logs, or that every single time you get a key, it's like, oh, I have to get a message. And maybe only because there was too many messages about like, hey, something's going wrong. Hey, something's going wrong. Kind of disinterested me when there was what, 5, 6 of those. But other than that, pretty decent actually. I guess the chase sequences were very, very low pressure. There was no like, oh my goodness, like we just barely escaped, or like, but fine. Again, the atmosphere was very good. The sound design, very good. So, all right, well, I'll catch you in the second game. Be right back.
2 hours later.
Hey, and we're back. The second game, Night Clerk, by Grant Remy, I believe. 11:46. Boom. Great, just great. Fired on a Monday and just packed up everything in the office. Can't believe it. And of course, no one's called me back. I've sent, what, like 20 applications? Maybe more? What? Zero? Zilch? Nada? 20. Come on. Those are rookie numbers. And of course, nothing's good on TV. Nothing. Just reruns of the stuff I've already seen 100 times. Perfect. Well, don't watch TV, brother. Watch like YouTube or something. There's so many creators. I've even had to sell my car just to keep the house for another month. Things are rough. You know what? I gotta stop being so negative about things. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a call tonight. 14 minutes before midnight? I'm starving though. Good thing there's leftover pizza by the counter. Space to get up. No, you know what? I don't want to say we're fucking rich. So I don't know what year it is. You know, it could be the 80s. It could be 2000. Could be current year. You sell the car to keep the house going for another month. I mean, probably not the best financial decision. Especially it's just to keep going another month. Like, it just seems like such a short time. Oh, is this on? That was moving, right? All right. So we're a dude. We have no decorations. Honestly, kind of surprising. Like, he's got furniture. It's like nice furniture. Like, these things are aesthetically pleasing, but you just have white walls and nothing on the walls. Like, that is crazy. Also, I don't know how I feel about this light. Like, I understand there's 2 lights. No, I think I hate... Wait, you don't even have a light. Okay, so what? Just this and this? Oof. Also, are these lights just... It's just a light bulb? There's no cover, no nothing? That's absurd. Oh, ooh, okay. Context clues. Now, first off, it's not plugged into the wall, though, so that's kind of crazy. Oh, damn, we can't turn the lights off. A rotary phone. All right, so we're talking like 90s. Okay. All right, so we may not be super fucking rich just because we're paying off our house. Like, we don't own the house yet. Okay, we can jog in our own house. We have 2 rooms? I guess one could be inside, one could be outside, right? No cleaning surprise in here. That's kind of crazy. LMB. That's so many damn dishes. it didn't sound like we were married or had kids, right? So if this is solo, brother, you gotta put some of these plates away or something. Like, I don't know. Or like, you're supposed to, like, next time you do dishes, you put the dry ones away and you put the wet ones here. Like, I don't know. I almost thought this was like upside down. It's fine. I mean, maybe it's just because the short kings rise up, but like, I know our character here can handle these handles, but I feel like the handles should be on the bottom, especially for us short people. You know what I mean? Like, this is messed up. Also, what the hell is this? Actually, is this not upside down? Why would this thing be the fuck up here? Now, it could be decoration, but like, why is a fake handle up here? Like, what the fuck? Even if this was here, I feel like it still wouldn't make that much sense. It's possible. It could definitely work. But this should just be like here. Yeah, exactly. No, this model is just here. What was the bang? That sounds like it came from within the house. All right, now this thing. Oh, wow. Look at the way it wraps around. I'm being a little mean now, I guess, at this point. All right, we'll take the pizza. Oh, we already took the pizza? I didn't. Or did it go? It's getting Silent Hill up in here. I think it was already Silent Hill, but I think it's getting harder, and it's also invading my house. I really feel like answering that. Oh, wow. What a fucking... No mirror in here? I don't know about that one. Just on the table. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't done this, but like, this is not a long-term solution. Alright, fine.
Hey, it's Jamie. I'm the manager at the local corner store Music on 8th. I wasn't gonna call, but we're short-staffed.
Okay.
Our last employee quit suddenly after he saw something. Anyways, I looked at your application and we can hire you if you want.
Okay.
Now, swing by in 10 minutes, and the note on the counter will set you up.
Jesus. Oh, that was a little loud. Alright. What? I mean, I now remember the name of the game is Night Clerk, not Judge My House Decorations. I believe this game was on sale for 100% off, or I just downloaded a whole bunch of games, bought a bundle to, I think it's just one bundle. So I will judge it as a free game, even if it's not always free. Most of the games on the itch.io that do charge money do charge a very low amount anyway. I guess we just gotta go to the car. I'm not trying to judge the game dev here. I'm just trying to be funny with the how the game, our character's decoration sense being absurd. Was that a TiVo? DVR? Alright, so do we just go in? Yep, okay. 11:53. Stop. Because we sold our car. Also, are we just doing any job? I thought we had like some sort of like office job or something. Not saying like we should be above any job, especially if we do need the money. We can't move from here, huh? Rather not. Brother, you need to give me some space. Especially at this time? With those pants? I get the feeling the game won't progress until I talk to him, but at this point, he's, I'm being a little bitch if I don't talk to you. You're this close up to me, right?
Quiet night, ain't it? This neighborhood is quiet. No one really likes to party on a Friday night. Strange.
Strange, yeah.
So, where you headed?
First night on the job.
A fresh start. Looks like the guy before you didn't pan out.
How'd you know?
First nights are funny. You get to learn all the faces before they learn yours.
What? I don't even know what that means. Bye. You're not waiting for the bus? Now, I'm aware of this thing back in the day. Also, different parts of the country that I'm not from, too, where people just talk to people. Very foreign to me. Also, it's getting foggy or no? That bus does not have a driver. What do you mean? I'm not getting on that thing. Midnight. I think this should be 0000. Or to store music. Looks like that was the last bus of the night. Okay, so then why is this place open? I mean, maybe they're just training us. Maybe they're doing some overnight renovations. There are times and reasons to be in a store and it's closed as the worker. Find the store. Space to continue? Why can't... What, am I sitting down? Find the store. Oh. Also, literally, that's it? There's a fucking tunnel in the store. Fever dream. Ooh. It was like a bag or something. Ooh, Halloween. They're gonna make me clean that up, huh? Oh, it could be hot. Maybe there's no circulation of air. Oh, I'm sorry. We're starting our first day and we're not even gonna get training. We're just... The door has physics and it will push us out of the way. Oh, I have this exact same broom at home. We go to the roof? Can't jump. The ghost doors they just close and open on their own. Well, they close on their own. All right, fine. Like metalcore, some music. Rock on. Buy a guitar and you'll look like him. Great. Crash. All right, I'm back. Thanks for taking the call earlier. I needed someone to take over immediately after the last employee quit. Just close the store. It's not a big deal. There's going to be no customers anyway. Here are the tasks you need to do. Also, you just let the door open? Sweep the dirt off the floor. Tune the guitars for tomorrow? How do you even know I know how to do this? Take out the trash. That's all for tonight. If you need to do some more tasks, I'll call you on the company phone. Also, don't forget that there may be some customers that come in as well. Help them along. Help them out along with doing the task above. Thanks for being the night clerk, Jamie. Okay, there we go. 1994. Cool. Brother. You are fast. Talk to the customer.
Evening. You new here?
Is it obvious, huh?
A little. Everyone's a little jumpy when they're working their first shift.
Especially when you have no fucking training. Like, how do I know what to ring you up? How do I interact with the register? Do we even have register? What if you ask me for advice? All right.
Any records left? Shelves look a bit thin tonight.
Guess the last guy didn't restock. Shipment's late. How would we know? Well, I guess we just guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He quit kinda sudden, didn't he? Alright. Well, I'll stop by in the morning. See you then.
Take care.
Thanks. You'll know who soon enough.
What? You talking about? Gotta put that on. Vibrates. I don't know if I just assume my microphone will go text messages. Not these rooms. Oh, I'm sorry, princess. Of course, that's the outside room. This is the inside room. Yeah. Although now it just makes me realize that I don't have a shadow. Oh, the room's gone. Okay. Oh, no. Hey, Grandpa, what are you doing up this late?
Smells exactly like it was. Dust, paper, and old plastic.
I love that Dev's doing a different voice. Okay, that's cute. I like that.
Oh, just browsing. Haven't been here in a while. Place feels quieter than it used to be.
This is just the time of night.
Nights make things sound different. You hear about the body by the tracks?
No.
They didn't name the
Watch
suspect,
the news.
but he's familiar. I'll tell you.
Oh?
Jamie still work here?
Ooh, I don't know anyone's names. Yeah, he's the manager. You know him?
He used to smile more. Nights took that from him.
Oh?
Keep the lights on in this place. Make him think you're still working. Good. Be safe when you get home.
Only safe when I get home. Oh, what? You got more tasks for me, boss, huh?
Hey, you still there? How's the shift going?
Some people came around talking about a body by the tracks.
What? Who told you that? Look, don't start digging into that crap, alright? You were there to work, not gossip. Just finish your task.
Okay.
Don't tell me what I should know about my own store. I hired you to keep things clean, not to chase rumors.
Ooh, I don't even know where the tracks are. Is that like right behind our door or something?
Just tune the guitars, sweep up, take out the trash. I'll handle the rest.
Yeah, you gonna pay that bill?
Don't let the stories get to your head like they did to the last guy.
Stories. Oh. Tune the guitar. So wait, is I think we do have a little bit of a run thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. It's a slight boost. Oh, you're not gonna come to me, huh?
Hi,
You're not gonna look at me, huh?
Can I stay in here for a minute? I think my ex is following me.
You sure
I
everything
think
alright?
So. Just didn't want to be out there. I think I lost him. He's acting crazy, threatening to kill me because I dumped him.
Oh, as a police situation. Can you call the police? That's it. I'm calling the police.
He hasn't done anything technically illegal. He just shows up
Threatening?
and watches. The cops won't care unless something actually happens. The story about the body by the tracks? They showed a picture of the suspect, and it looked exactly like him.
Your ex?
I don't know. Only saw a glimpse. Your boss, Jamie, right? He was on the news too once. Just an interview. Said the guy on nights saw something. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you.
Called Jamie for you? Does he even know Jamie?
Thanks.
Oh, you can
Just
stay
a
here a
minute.
minute. Just a minute.
I should probably leave now. Have a good night.
You too. Be safe. She's not
Safety
making it.
is funny. Sometimes it's only just an idea.
Oh, they're gone. Now we're doing trash. Okay. Oh, good. We get to carry all three at the same time. There we go. So if everything's fucking empty, why are we open, huh? Wait, are all these boxes empty? I think there was a trash bag outside, right? Oh man, damn door physics. I saw that. The hell? Who's there? Oh. We got spooked. Oh. Is the shift's over? 12:42 in the morning. So we were there for like an hour. Not even an hour? Did we just leave because we got spooked? Okay. Almost home. Oh yeah, we had to walk home too, huh? Jeez, that shift was something. Our 40-minute shift? It ain't half bad though. Better than my old job. To continue. I'm sure it's much harder to implement. But this in the last game, the whole like when you're talking to someone or he's talking to himself here, where your whole character's just locked down, you can't move. I'm sure it's much harder to implement the fact that like you can just move around and do things as there's dialogue. But it does feel way more natural when you can do that. Obviously, it could lead to things breaking or multiple audio things happening or... No react? Are we not close enough to react to this? The dude doesn't have a head. Oh, I'm sorry. We're just not going to even comment on. We're going to go this way. Excuse you? Oh, there we go. E. Jesus. Is that one of the customers? It's all of them. Nuh-uh. No way. This is real. Gotta go. Get out of here. Now. Space to continue.
I knew you'd take this path home. It's quicker, easier.
You killed them, you bastard.
Killed? No. I cleaned up, just like Jamie when he taught me how to sweep the floors. You took my job, my shift, my spot. Jamie called me a liability, said I scared people. But They liked me. I had to make sure I wasn't forgotten. On second thought, maybe being forgotten is best. Better they blame someone else. Someone new. Like you.
Oh, there's no evidence of me doing this. Oh, thank God, officer. You're here to save me, right? Tried to explain myself, but it didn't matter. My words fell on deaf ears. The officer slammed me against the back of their car, cuffs biting into my wrist. And even as they secured me, I thought I could hear his voice. The bus stop man, faint and mocking in my mind. The flashing lights revealed the bodies of Ethan Withers, Bill Francis, and Caitlin Stevens. In the dirt lay the ID of Trevor Trask, the former employee of Cornerstone Music, the real murderer. I didn't think I was reading slow. Right, I guess we're done. I guess in post I'll pause there for a little bit just so the words are on screen just a little bit longer. And the music at the end is kind of cool. All right. Well, again, treating it like a free game. I would say definitely needs to work on scare factor because I think there was only 2 jump scares, and one was like a thing you could technically miss, a little shadow figure that's, and we did kind of react to it. So I guess we did, our character saw it. And then at the end, you see dead bodies and you turn around, he's there, and then that's it. But, all right. Well, on to the last game. Now for the last one, the hospital. Sure. Oh, about there, but YouTube and all that, so we'll go about there. Cool. Horrible accident. When the virus got me, I was hoping I would be among the majority who only got mild symptoms and recovered quickly. My condition grew worse day by day. I checked into the hospital last week, barely able to breathe. I paid a lot to get a private room, and I was lucky they managed to find one. There are no vacant rooms in the hospitals across the country as the pandemic wreaks havoc. It's pandemonium out there. So many sick, so many dying. I feel like I've become a number, a statistic. I think I'm growing sicker. I feel faint and weak all the time. Yesterday at night, they had to increase my oxygen intake. I heard them talking about having to put me under, intubate me if my condition got worse. What if I don't make it? It'd be a horrible way to die, alone in this room. I was never a believer in God or in heaven or in hell. I wonder what happens to a person after they die. I never really stopped to think about it until now. I guess I was too busy living life and chasing shadows to think about death. Feeling weak. So weak. I think I'll sleep now. I can barely breathe. Oof. Oh, we standing up? We in purgatory? I'm up? How am I up on my feet? I can't remember getting out of bed. Didn't walk around with WASDA. Yep. Sure, saves automatically. Cool. it's silent. I remember the doctor and nurses hooking me up to this thing. It's an infernal beeping, the hiss of pumping oxygen. I hated it too. One of those terrifying things in a hospital. Old machines whose purpose you don't know. My bed. It looks as if it was recently made. When did I get off it? Who came in and made it? I don't remember any of it. The rest of the room looks neat too. As if this room was recently vacated. It's been days on this bed, struggling to breathe. It feels weird to be up and about. Chairs. Chairs for visitors. Except being in quarantine, I had no visitors. But nothing here, huh? The clock doesn't seem to be working. Stuck at exactly 9, huh? More hand on the 9? Yeah. TV. All the TV ever played was news about the pandemic, about the daily death toll and the crashing economy. I'm sorry, why would... No, put something else on while you're at the goddamn hospital. I told the nurse to turn off and take the remote away. Watching TV as I wilted away those endless hours, struggling to breathe, only made everything seem worse. This infernal contraption to bring me my meal. This, a bathroom door. The bathroom door appears to be locked. This infernal light draws make me realize. Is that different? No, okay. Oh my god, people. That person out there. Maybe a doctor? I need to find out what's going on. Where is everybody? When I checked in here, these corridors were full of activity all day and night, filled with nurses and doctors and patients. Strange. There's no signs. I could swear there were signs beside these doors. Cardiology, obstetrics, radiology, etc. Why are the windows opaque? I can't see a thing through them. Is this the actual layout? No, I can't read it all. Locked. That's odd. There are no room numbers on the door. Pretty sure I'd seen room numbers when I checked in. Sealed, just like the others. Jam. It's locked. Nurse's station. When I checked in here, struggling to breathe, there were two paired but kindly nurses sitting behind the desk, answering calls, filing papers, welcoming patients. They sure had their hands full. No luck. Didn't these doors open out to a lobby with elevators? That would have been my way out, except it looks like I can't leave this way. I should probably find another way out.
Okay.
Horrified. Women. Are these patient wards? Why are they deserted? There's got to be someone, a nurse, a doctor, who can help me and tell me what's going on. Can't sprint. What? Someone's on the other side of this door? Are they? You don't open? Doesn't budge. room looks like just the one I was in, but it's a mess. How awful. There's some kind of stain. I guess the bed wasn't clean after the last patient departed. That figure. It's that nurse. The sound came from out there. The figure I saw on the TV reminded me of... No, it can't be. I must be imagining things. Maybe that's what the whole thing is. Some lucid dream I'm having while my body lays in some kind of coma. Who shut the door? Was that a corpse in there? This is a dream. It's growing increasingly disturbing. I gotta go in there. Is someone toying with me? Am I being led? I figure I saw. Oh. Got a cleaner shot there. It can't be her. This is a dream. A nightmare, rather, in which I'm trapped. How can it be her? How can she sleep? How did I get here? I recognize this place. This is my basement. The furniture and the way it's arranged. This looks like the apartment where we used to live. Everything looks abandoned and gone to rot. There's something on the table there. Alma? It can't be. It can't be her. I can't see her face, but I'd know her anywhere. How is this possible? She's been dead for years. For 4 years. Nah, is that real? This isn't real, I'm dreaming. That familiar silence. This reminds me when she used to ignore me all those years ago. This is some monstrous dream. Memories of those horrific events of 4 years ago are coming back to me. The doubt and the guilt that have haunted me since. Could I have saved her life had I done things differently? And at what cost? Abinaya. Only cold silence. What does she want? Naya? Am I going crazy? Or is this some fever dream seeded by my past while my body lies wasting away on some hospital bed? She wants me to read the note. That's not really a note. Naya. I remember this picture. We had taken it by the beach just after yet another bitter bite. Oh, okay. She was just 24, but by then she had already begun to show increasingly frightened signs of the mental illness that would later consume her. Erratic, violent shifts in temperament, brooding silences, fixed stares, an obsession with my whereabouts, self-harm. I tried to get her to get help. She refused. When it was clear she was becoming a danger to both of us, I ended our relationship. I mean, depending on how long you're with someone, very grown-up thing to do. Especially if you really are trying to get them help. Sometimes just being there could actually be a worse outcome. You're just enabling someone. phone calls, the stalking, the threats. And finally, I woke up one night to find her standing over my bed, staring at me, her dark eyes empty and unreadable, her mouth stretched in a chilling grin. Yeah, she's gonna stab me or something. And when I saw what she was holding in her hands, you got a gun or a knife? What is this place? Maybe she had Borderlands 4 in her hands. She said, "You need to play with me." I said, "Oh, please, please, Naya, please don't." Would abandon a dead body here? Yeah, in this abandoned hospital. The stench here is terrible. I should move on. Oh, free? Doesn't budge. Corpse gonna chase him?
Okay.
Close enough. I can move. She's doing this. I don't know how. She's toying with me. Must find my way out of this nightmare. She's tearing me apart. You're enjoying this, huh? Oh, I guess we're done with that room? Okay. On that night, 4 years ago, when I woke up to find her standing over me, she was holding a knife. As I watched, she raised it and held it to her own throat. She said, "I don't want to live without you." Before she could hurt herself, I leaped at her, grappled the blade away, and subdued her till the authorities arrived. They put her away in an institute, a mental hospital. And a week later, I got that terrible call. Oof. It's not what it looks like, YouTube. Naya, oh God, why'd you do it? Why did you have to go like this? They told me what you wrote on the note, your last words. What do you want from me, Naya? I did what I could. Why are you tormenting me? Gonna chase us? Naya. What do you want from me? I think of that note you left. The last words you ever wrote. Was it blaming us? I'm gonna haunt you forever. You wrote, "I'm never going to let you go. I know those words were meant for me. Is that what this is about? That if I'd done things differently, perhaps been more compassionate, you might still be alive?" I'm back in my room. How did I get here? Naya. The bed I was lying on, fighting for my life. Am I well? Am I well, or am I still trapped in this nightmare? Purgatory. Still not working. Time seems to not progress at all since I first got on my feet. It's still 9. Do I dare go out there? What will I find? A bustling hospital? Smiling faces telling me I'm better, I can go home? Or shadowy halls haunted by my past? Am I in a coma? Trapped in a body that's wasting away while I suffer a fever dream born of guilt? Or am I dead? And this is my afterlife. These dread halls and a tormented soul stalking me for all eternity. The end. Not too bad for this one. Also, pretty light on the jump scare aspect. Like, I know you don't want to just shove jump scares into something, but if you do have jump scares, you want it to be good. And it was just multiple times of like, boom, someone's walking down the hallway. Like, God. But besides that, everything else seemed pretty good, pretty decent actually. You know, no complaints really. Let's see, maybe, well, you know what? Let's do one more. I got time. We'll do one more, a little bonus one. All right. Now, do I change the title to 4 random horror games, or just say 3 and then say, oh wait, here's a bonus? I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. All right. Well, let's catch you in the next one. All right, and we are back with bonus, the 4th, 9 o'clock, G o'clock. Use headset and turn off the lights for better experience. I'm a little too lazy for that right now. I like that. That's pretty good, actually. Instructions. You should probably capitalize that. And this one. If you find anything different, pull the lever next to the door at the end of the hallway before going through it. The first hallway is the original one, but you have to memorize it. Okay, little. Your goal, capitalize, is to reach 9 o'clock. 11? At the clock next to you. Oh, 11. I'm sorry. I thought this was 9 o'clock. This is 11 o'clock. Jeez. Embarrassing. Yes, 11 o'clock. Yes. Roman numerals. All right, so this is how it should be. Oh my God, there is so... Don't use like the weirdest fisheye lens ever. Is that... Oh, okay. Wow. Gosh. All right. All right. Well, if I have to notice something really small, minute being changed, we got no shot. I'm not that kind of gamer. Chaotic nightmare. So now it's midnight, or is it just 12 noon? I already forgot the damn paintings. I mean, is this... Doesn't really fit all the other paintings here, though. Yes, it does. So if it could take me a few roundabouts to realize if the paintings are wrong or not. I think the paintings could be different, but let's find out. All right, so there was an anomaly. It was not this painting, though. Does that mean we're back to the original one or no? Like, is this the freebie that's the original? Paintings are exactly the same. Okay, so that wasn't the issue. I was like, there should be a sound. There is a sound. Okay, no anomaly. All right. A functional clock in the game. I mean, everything looks good to me. Is I different? I don't think so. Is this new? All right, but that still might be a freebie, but it also could just be coincidence. But it's possible that every time I get it wrong, just, the original hallway, I can immediately see if notice what was different. How minute are we making these changes? And there's been no, crazy obvious, like I'm getting chased. There's been no, like, the painting is now of a skull. No blood anywhere. No 2 cookies instead of 3. It still looks good to me, but wasn't. And this might be the free one. Okay, so the first one is not free. Okay, there we go. This type of thing I can handle. Like, if you could change the fonts on the carpets and I probably won't notice. Well, depends what font, I guess. Extreme. Were you always there? I think that one's there. What about you? Blood bag? That's pretty cute. I can't be the original, right? Also, no. Watch that's the original hallway. That's the original hallway? Oh, I just never noticed. Messed up. That's for people like me who didn't actually pay attention or look down the hallway, huh? I do think this is a plant. I just don't know if the plant's tall or not. All right, so I am enjoying this game. I just don't know if I have the kahunas to handle it. Plans are still the same. Those trash cans are there. Stuff here. The paintings all look the same. Oh, did the paintings have the little light thing going on? Oh. One of each color? Okay, I don't think this was here actually. Nice. Although I could go there right now and I could still be dripping and I just, got lucky. All right, so these lights are here. Was this vent always here? I'm pretty sure. Exactly 3 hangers. Oh, we can go past this? That's gotta be an anomaly, right? 3 hangers. The clock before said something about 4. I just don't know what the other was. It roughly 4:26, 27? I don't know. And is this always going on? Is it because no? I'm like, it's a 4:27 IRL. It is not. What? This is part of it. I got lucky. Obviously, the little sign isn't there right now. Getting lucky again. Like you. Wait for you to attack me one time. White, blue, white. I believe. It's good. It was. It's good. Things looking good so far. Look, you're too big. Oh, always that comically large? Are you serious? Incredible. Crazy. Get that one. Huh? Keep looking up. Not what I expected you to look like. Everything looks good. You're right, you know. Hmm. Get us the hell out of that one. Okay. Oh Jesus. Was I gonna be killed? Got the lever pulled just in time. Pretty good. Not go too fast. My steps different. Must be hearing shit. Looks good. The only thing I don't know is do I have to like walk down here to see these doors open or not? Hey, I mean, it was just a normal hallway. It sounds different with the light. Halfway there? It drips slower. And it's lighter. That seems pretty weak. I think it is an anomaly. Ooh, see if we're right though. I have to go back over there. White. Welcome. Suitcases. Yellow. Trash can, the milk and cookies. Okay, the sound is different. This bucket was empty. And yeah. There's water dripping into an empty bucket. This is water dripping into a bucket with water. I believe this is good. Everything looks normal. Now I gotta pay attention to like these things on there, huh? I think this is good. Yep, okay. The little cross, whatever you want to call these. Paintings look good. All this looks fine. Welcome mats have the same font still. That's all here and the same-ish, my knowledge. That looks the same. That looks the same. Food, suitcase, trash. Those things. Milk and cookies. Still got those little things on the outside. All seems the same. Ceiling looks the same. You're different. Hey, we're at 9. It's dripping more. Okay, I don't think I can go with that one. I don't think the frequency is up. This seemed to be somewhat random, and it's not at every 2.5 seconds like audio file. It is a random interval, or there's just a set loop. The loops through a certain amount of drips over 50 seconds or something. Yeah, I don't. That would be incredibly evil. It would should be noticeably or consistently faster drips. If that's what's different. It's just I can already hear the dripping differently as I walk through the door. I am no longer convinced that is the anomaly. Nor does it seem like there even is an anomaly. Okay. I obviously missed something that looks different. It was not. It's always been there? What the hell? All right, well, this is the normal one. Is that closer? I don't. So some of the differences are small. It's not, I would say, brutal. It's not like take one cookie off this plate or this candle's now green, which I, I can see that being a fair thing to do. Or if both things turn green, I don't think that's too outrageous. But if it's just like, oh, this one is actually 10% closer to this welcome mat, that's absurd. And that's just. I think we're good. And we're not. Damn. I was hoping this would be kind of short as a little bonus one, but also I am enjoying this. And I need to lock in. But it's not. We know the first one could be an anomaly. Oh, hey. Pushing those legs out a little bit, huh? I mean, it just looks good. Like the early few ones. Gotta speed around a little bit. You're not risking that much. There might be no change. You're just wasting a whole bunch of time on nothing being different. Like, what if they changed the handle on the doors? That'd be kind of rude. Or like the chair he sits on. Almost feel like that guy's chair is different. It's not. Okay. They swapped the plans. You can pull that one past me? Nope. I'm way too slack. Your case is small and then large. This one looks like it's good. Everything looks like it's fine. Do a very quick once over. Everything's still given. Everything's fine. As it was. Is this taller? No. You used to believe it's taller. Two normal ones in a row? Seems kind of sus. I don't know about that. I think feels good. Feels fine. Yeah. Oh. Got my ears. Zeus. Christo. Good. Looks normal. As it was. It's really standing out. Yeah. All right. Like I said, the first three, we're going pretty fast. It's always red. It feels off, but I don't see anything wrong. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna make this the last one. Win or lose. Take it more serious. Because, and if we don't win, like I want to come back to this game and make it its own video, not just tack it at the end, but 3 scary games video. If they just change like one poster on here, like that's gotta really stand out. They're British. You'd agree. Well, other than this maybe being red, which I think it is red. Everything is looking fine. I'm pretty sure the straw has some sort of color to it. Some sort of Christmas thing too for Santa Claus. Is that different? It was Neo Geo, Periodic Nightmare. Was this base here? Alright, I'm gonna make this the last one. And then if we don't win, then yes. This will become its own little video and I will pick up on it. I've had a little bit more caffeine and some sleep, you know what I'm saying? I guess we gotta find out. It was different, damn. Damn, I knew I was supposed to do it. Just do it. This won't be the last one if this is wrong. Again, the first one, just go nice and fast through it. Yep, okay. Now, win or lose. Now it's all fair game. You are red, unless it happens to be red right now. No, the last thing I got wrong was the face in there. So yes, this is just red. Everything's looking normal. Doing one quick pass. Oh, you think you can get past me, huh? Bring my A game, though. Shit. Oh, is this different? It's giving me different vibes. Pretty sure. Hey. Wait, the carpet was fine? This is like the blood bag all over again. But like... This still looks different. I'm so confused. Just got lucky. Carpet's fine, but then like, why did the carpet look different out of nowhere? Because at least the blood bag, you know, I just never went down this hallway properly. So when you see this, you're like, oh, that can't be real. But I've been seeing this carpet since, you know, the last 39 minutes. Jeez, anything obvious? Give me a crumb. Because if I was making one of these games, I feel like you could easily have something stupid like this carpet thing. Make it the anomaly. And when you go through the door, it becomes the anomaly again. But you second guess yourself because you're thinking, well, it can't be the same anomaly twice. Well, I guess I just got it wrong. You know, something devious like that, which is still pretty fair. Like if you know the carpet looks different. Is there light switches? Pretty sure there's light switches. Damn, I feel like I'm gonna lose on this one. I'll have to call the video here. Really want the win. It's not the carpet. All right. And this one, I do want to get a win and possibly have someone, you know, play with me, you know, give me a second pair of eyes since I seem to be struggling. All right. And that will do it for this little compilation of itch.io horror games. I'll have to stop right here for 11 o'clock. I'm going to save any more for a future video. But you guys enjoyed it so far and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.